Hello everyone, Scott with Dearly Departed Tours Online, and as you can see, I'm gussied up in latex today. I just want to say thank you for everyone who sends me these things. I really appreciate these gifts. I'm going to have to lay off the unboxing videos I appreciate everything, but I'm going to make I'm not going to do it as often as I do. So thank you very much for everyone that's sending me things, and let's see what's in this week's batch of items. So we'll go here first. Now, this is from my friend Patrick, my James Dean friend Patrick, who spent the week in Fairmount, Indiana for the James Dean Festival this week. And, oh man, we got the sharp knife, so we have to deal with it, and I go straight for the bubble, straight for the most complicated things to open. So Patrick sends wonderful things. And, oh, cool. These are lights that he suggested we might be able to use for that, the lamp that we got from Jay Sebring's house. He thinks we'll be able to hook these up and maybe make that lamp work, so we're going to see if that happens. Children of Giant. I only saw a really botched up version of this online because Patrick, again, we're Deaners, Patrick and I, so look at that, even the book. Very cool. And, oh, look at that, a real copy of Giant. I don't have one of those, even, I hope you guys saw my Giant video. I'm so proud of that video when we went to Marfa, Jordan and I. And out of all the videos I did, that's the most work that I did. And I love that video so much. And, oh, look at that, Hotel del Coronado. Very nice. Oh, it looks like Vampira. Nightmare of Hollywood. Oh, look at that. I think it's actually autographed. I think it's autographed by Mila. Very neat. Patrick was friends with Mila. And more James Dean. An opener, thank you. And what's this one? Oh, it's the I think it's the Italian poster for Giant. Thank you, Patrick. These are awesome. I love James Dean gifts. So thank you very, very much. I'm going to put these back here to keep them all in one place. Love this stuff. Thank you. Now, let's see what this is. This came from Britain, I think. And I should be using Patrick's thingy that he just sent me, shouldn't I? I was sick of you looking at. Oh, look at that. Like butter. Nice. Nice addition to my Laughing collection.
I've never seen it.
Yeah. Very cool. It says a name on it. Edward Sharkey. And we have 8-track players too. None of them work. In fact, we have a lot of vintage electronics. We have a few reel-to-reel machines. We have a couple of, we have a console. We have, how many 8-track players? And none of them work, but they're fun to have. I'm sorry. Our furniture is unusable. This comes from Fairmount, Indiana. James Dean's hometown. Can you see there's a theme going on here? Patrick, I'm sorry. I'm already disrespecting your gift. In fact, when did disrespect become a verb? I think that Ricky Lake had something to do with that. This is from my friend Kat, who lives in Fairmount. And look at that. Oh, cool. Oh, it's the festival, and it was this week, too. Very cool. Look at that. Fairmount, Indiana. Thank you, Kat. Sending love from Fairmount. Coy and Kat Winslow. Wow. Winslow's. That's James Dean's family, and that's the farm. And that's where the basketball hoop was that I saw when I was visiting, and I interviewed Marcus. Oh, man. How cool. Thank you, Kat and Coy. Very, very nice indeed. Wow. So yeah, I've never made it to one of the festivals, and that's a really nice shirt too. I appreciate it so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Now, this, to make sure address is done. Patrick, I should just get that thing out for Patrick. That was really. And then I've got these before, but I didn't. I never bring them out because I forgot. More plastic. Yeah, somebody else sent me some of these too, and they end up in my office desk, and I don't use them properly. So, all right. So here. Ooh. What could it be? I think I know what this is, and if it is what I think it is, it's eBay. No, it's not what I think it is. Look at that, Wendy Richard. Wow. And I know the nice person who sent me this. Now, you guys that are Eastenders fans, this is from Jessie, and Jessie's actually in Arizona, but this is from Eastenders. She played Pauline Fowler, one of the greatest characters in Eastenders.
I said, get out, you cheap crooks! I own back on you! And what's this? Strawberry blonde at 70? That's real, is it? Shut up! I'm not 70. No, but you look it. I'll tell you what, Peggy Mitchell, you're filth. You had a villain for a son, a villain for a husband, and a fiancé who's a pervert. Think I'd let you near that little girl?
And which is my favorite signed photo card in England in 1995. She passed away, sadly, on the show and in real life. And she was great. I liked her very much. So thank you very much. This will go well with my Mick and Linda and my Pam. What's her face?
And Dot.
And Dot, of course, from my friends Ann and Rob. So thank you very much. Very, very, very much. Love that. Now, this comes from Roanoke, Virginia. I think it's from Kathy Bates. Ooh, a vintage paper. Ooh, look. Ooh. Oh. There's stories here. This is Universal. Burbank Chamber of Commerce. Beautiful bond. This is Laughing. Love it. Love it or leave it. There's stories here. International Restaurant. Count Billy Varga. Cauliflower Club. Wow. Oh shit. Very, very interesting stuff. Hollywood's Tragic List of Murder Mysteries from 1969. Look at that. Peaceful Sight. Whoa, New Leeds and Hills Massacre. These are crazy. Look at that. That talk about, William Garrettson. That's the 10th. That's the day after the LaBiancas, or the day of, if you want to look at it like that, certainly before they knew they were connected. Wow. I'm going to read this note really quickly. I have to really go into all this. Original, I'm trying to figure out what these are. Gus Bailey. Maisie. Not Maisie Trollet. Eddie Fenwick. Let's see if I can find this really quick. So I I actually opened these things up, and now I see what they are. They were place settings in a movie called People Like Us for Paul Williams, Ben Gazzara. The dinner party scene. This tag was placed at Ben's table during the shooting, and Beatrice Straight from the dinner party scene. So these were characters' names in that movie called People Like Us. Thank you very much for that interesting interesting batch of articles, etc. I'm looking forward to going into that. So, so thank you very much. So this comes from Britain too. I'm not quite sure what it is. And, oh, I should be using this. Jimmy? This is that a Beanie Baby? Celebrity Bears, born a star. Please remove this tag before giving it to a child. Okay. Teresa, enclosed cool item for your laughing collection. When you open it, pull the book on the back of it. Pull the book on the back of it. Oh. Oh, look at that. Okay, surprise, surprise. This is so cool. Also included is a James Dean, just to say thank you for putting the content out there. And I followed you from the start, and you're the reason I never get to sleep before 4 a.m. in the morning. Thank you, Teresa. This is that's unexpected. I've never seen anything like that. This is so cool. And very, very cool. Thank you very much. That's a nice surprise. Thank you for the stuffed animal. All right. Careful here with an address. Look at this. Someone is very kind and secure, but I have to do that because I have to put it there. Okay, there's something else in here, I think. Oh, look, drugs. Oh my God. Oh, eBay. Peter Max, another one of my things that I like. And this is a applique. Boy, man, oh man, oh man. I know it's eBay, and they got to, everything's got to get safe and everything, but it's exhausting. It's a flowery 7-Up magnet. Troy and I, there's like this really cool 7-Up commercial from the 70s that we really like.
7-Up. 7-Up. We see the light of 7-Up. 7-Up.
I saw this and I thought, well, that's pretty cool. And it's from the same time period. Okay. Next. I do know what this is. This arrived a little bit late for my Laugh-In unveiling video that you saw, if you saw, not that long ago. Well, somebody sent a thank you note. Hope you enjoy your, well, very nice note that people sent in these things. But this is another Laugh-In album. 1969, beautiful downtown Burbank. Rapey. Cocktail scene, always the best. Don't poo-poo puberty. Silicone is a bust. Rearm Venus de Milo. Tiny Tim is a fun place. Okay. So, cool. This is something I ordered, so I don't have to thank anybody. But thank you for packing it nicely. We'll say that. Now, I know that this is definitely an eBay thing. And it has to do with the movie. It's tedious. Thank you for your purchase. So when we saw the movie at the ArcLight before it was released, it wasn't a premiere, but it was just an open to the public premiere, first showing. And Tarantino was there. And anyway, if you bought cocktails, which were expensive, you got a glass. And they're hard to find. And I still have a couple, but I want to make sure in case one breaks, I have more. Another. And so here is a glass from the ArcLight. They served cocktails in when they first showed Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. And the ArcLight is now defunct, gone. Cinerama's still there, but it's no longer an ArcLight. And so this is Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, the movie. That's all I have to say. So there's that. Now this came in, I don't know what this is, but this came in from For Troy and I. I wonder who sent this. There's got to be. I think I know who sent this, but there's no thingy in it. Actually, I don't know who sent this. It could be one of a couple of people. But yeah, so I guess this sort of gives it away that Troy and I are considering getting bikes. So well, it can't be a midlife crisis because I'd be 120 if that's the case. But very cool. I start taking lessons in about 2 weeks to get my license, and I'm excited about this. And I would like to know. I know what this is, and I can't cheat on this because it's paper in there and it's collectible. Oh, mother scratcher. I know. What is it with, like, industrial packing? Honestly, it's like nuclear.
Well, if it wasn't, then you complain that it wasn't.
No, I would not. Absolutely would not. I'd be like, oh, that was a pleasure. So these are Ava Gardner postcards, and they came with this, which is an Ava Gardner funeral memorial booklet from her funeral. And with the package, because you guys know I collect these things. You've probably seen a couple of videos with me showing those. This is from Ava's funeral, and they came with these postcards. Ava had 2 brothers and 2 sisters who are now deceased. Raymond Gardner, Jonas Melvin Gardner, Inez Gardner Grimes, and Elsie Gardner Creech. So she died in London of pneumonia. She'd been battling pneumonia. Oh, no, recurring in illness. And graveside service in North Carolina, I believe. So yeah, Ava Gardner and some postcards. Vroom. This is from Michigan. And I believe this gentleman, he sent me something not that long ago having to do with the churches of Detroit. And I was to expect another box from him, package from him. So he sent me a curious bunch of ephemera and in an envelope. So I thank you for that. Detroit, an American autopsy. John R., thank you. Here is an amazingly old historic city cemetery right across. Okay. Occupations. So this is a nice book about what happened to Detroit. I'm sure an American autopsy. Explain all of that, and thank you for sending this to me. I will enjoy. I'll enjoy reading that. Thank you very much, John. I appreciate it. And last but not least, and again, thank you very much for sending these things. I'm not going to be able to do an unboxing video for a while, but that's not to say, I appreciate your your donations to the museum and my collection. I really do. And thank you. Hollywood Babylon strikes again. Do you have fans? If not, I must admit I'm a big fan. Graveline Tours, did your tour, found these books years ago, had planned sending it to you. Just found another copy at a used bookstore. I have my fingers crossed that as soon as this plague is over, you'll open a museum again. I just realized another reason I like your voice. Okay, well, thank you. Thank you very much, Kelly. I know that when they wrote this book not that long ago, Kenneth Anger was really pissed off because of his book, Hollywood Babylon. His fiction book, Hollywood Babylon, is so popular, and Hollywood Babylon 2. But you can't copyright Hollywood Babylon, so piss on Kenneth Anger. But very cool. Thank you very much, Kelly. I appreciate you enjoying this enough to share these things with me. I appreciate everybody kind enough to join these things, to share these things with me. And this looks like an interesting, very interesting read. Stag nights in the Finlandia baths. Interesting. This is very scandalous. I wonder if it's truthful stuff. It's certainly very racy. I love when people give the finger to the camera. That's so cool. It's so cool. It really gives me respect for them. Wow. Homage to the satyr, Marlon Brando. These are all supposedly the people he had affairs with, Marlon Brando. James Dean, sure. Who knows? Jimi Hendrix. All right. This is definitely very cool. So thank you so much for sending that to me, Kelly. And thank you all very much for sending me all these wonderful gifts. I appreciate it very much. And until next time, you heard me.